Yes, boo. It's a wig. Hey, boo. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about braided wigs. Whoever came up with that idea is genius. Anybody tired of sitting for hours at a time getting their hair done? Anybody else like to switch up styles on a regular basis? Tired of paying them a high braiding prices just to turn around and pay another high price to get a touch up? You no longer have to do that.
You surely don't.
This company got you. The company name is Itylicious Beauty Spot. Itylicious. It's almost like bootylicious.
Kelly, can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this? Beyonce, can you handle this? I was definitely Kelly.
I stumbled upon this company on Instagram. This company is based in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. So they do handmade units at an affordable rate, boo. This order was paid for on March 18th. It shipped on March 27th. And I received on April 6th via DHL. Tell me that that was not quick as hell for 3 units. I was just really amazed at the fact that they worked so quick. Might I add that the customer service was excellent. I don't believe I caught her name, but I spoke to the owner directly in DMs and we, talk back and forth. I want to add that she does all types of custom units. I mean, they also have a website of units that's already, I'm assuming, that's available to you, or styles. If you want a specific unit that you might have seen, just let them know. They got you. Whatever color you like, also doing any type of length you want. If you want to be on your Rapunzel shit, you definitely have to pay a little bit more, but it's all worth it in the end. I also wanted to make mention that people be kind of like, don't too much really like DHL because you have to sign for the package or somebody got to be home. But at the moment, it shouldn't even matter, boo, because we quarantined. So where you going? You ain't going nowhere. You might as well sit there by the door and wait on your package. Let's just say you still got to live. They do have an option of opting out of having to sign. How much do them wigs cost? I know I'd be curious as well. So for this unit, she was $180. Some people might feel like that's just a little bit too much. I know y'all done got y'all stimulus. 180 out of that ain't nothing. These are micro twists. Let me come up so you can see. Do y'all see this? Micro twist. When they say micro, look how small these twists is. They are extremely fine. Very little. Very small. And it's full. The wig is so full. So, honey, you are definitely getting your money's worth. And for the braided unit with the ombre effect, that is $165. How much you pay to get your hair braided? About $150, $130. You might catch a $100 special here and there. At least with this, you can put it on when you want. You can take it off when you want. You ain't got to worry about getting no touch-up. Why do that when you could just do this?
I'm just saying.
I don't even think I said this in the beginning, but honey, no, this video is not sponsored. It's just that these wigs are so bomb that I just had to let you guys know. I am the plug. I drop gems on this channel.
By the way, if you're not subscribed, honey, do it right now. Right now, what you waiting on?
The price for the Goddess Lock wig is $165 as well. As you can see, your girl really feeling the purple look. All of my units are very full. All of them are very neat. You can tell that they took their time completing these units. I don't really know how the operation works over there, but whoever they got doing these are really doing the damn thing. I do want to make mention that these units will arrive bleached. That was done without being at an additional cost. Y'all know now, all my wig wearers know that when it comes to getting a wig made, when it comes to bleaching the lace, that's an additional cost. I don't know if they just throw it in the total price, but it's no additional fee and they arrive to you with a bleached look. Now I'm gonna insert a few clips showing how the unit arrived. I am very thankful that they include a few accessories there. I don't think I mentioned it in the beginning, but these are full laced wigs. They do offer frontal wigs. They also offer, I believe, closure wigs. Those will be a little less expensive. So if you are on a budget, you do have options, sis. I just feel like to get the most natural appeal, you most definitely will want to go with a full lace unit. So now we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons of each of these units. This is my braided one. I'm going to insert a picture or a clip with me wearing the unit. They are so neatly constructed. When I tell you, this looks like my scalp. This is the ombre effect. So it goes from the 1B color and then the ombre is into this nice rich purple. It's dark purple, but it's a little bit more rich. You don't have to squint and look a little hard to notice this color because boo, it's right there. Don't see any flyaways. They braided it all the way down. They did just how you would get it done and probably dipped it in hot water as you would do when you're getting your hair done. I do wish that the tinting on this unit was a little bit better because like I say, they do bleach it. You could tell that the lace is a little bleached, but it's not a match for my skin tone. That's okay because I got a whole trick for that. Your girl uses Sally Henson tanning spray or something like that. I just spray it along the back of my units and it really does well with my complexion. A little bit more blendable, believable, if that makes any sense. When I'm telling you that whenever you send a request, they got you. Initially, I told them that I wanted long because I am a tall girl. Your girl is 5'10". Yes, honey. I let her know that I'm a tall girl and I really would appreciate if my units arrived long or lengthy. Sus got me. When I tell y'all my wigs on some Rapunzel shit, you gonna see in the clips that these wigs, these units are long. You are a shorty, honey. You will literally be Rapunzel and will be dragging this hair around like a wedding dress and a train. And I told her long, I definitely wasn't expecting to have 40-inch hair, give or take. Honey, when you go sit on the toilet, you gotta be sure that you do like this and then sit down because otherwise this hair will be swimming in the toilet. They offered a lot of baby hairs. When I say they overload on the baby hairs, they overload. I don't know who the hell walks around with all that baby hair like that. I guess they do it just in case for the ones who don't mind. I am personally not a fan of all the baby hair taking over your whole forehead. I don't even really like it to look even overly thick. Your edges is never on overload. Let's just be honest. Some of us barely even have any. Let's move on along to the goddess girl here. So I done added some accessories in. If anybody's wondering, like, what's the difference between faux locks, regular faux locks, and goddess locks? Well, let me school you right quick. Faux locks have, it's just this. And it goes to this all the way down to the end. Whereas the goddess give you a little extra oomph. They have like this little curly pattern. Now my only thing with this unit, I do believe that eventually this will get all tangled and just look a hot mess. I imagine that if it start looking a little bit too, you know, out of control and untamable, I'm just gonna cut it off. I just clip it and then it'll just be a faux loc wig. So honey, I'm getting 2 in 1. Very neat, nice and neat. They're all pretty much the same sizes. You know how sometimes the front be real small and then when you get to the back, they start doing like these real bulky things just to hurry up and get done. No, that's not the case with these units. Now, honey, if I had to say anything negative about this wig, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this is gonna hurt me to my heart to say it because I really like this unit. Homegirl is heavy. When I take it off, like a whole weight done been lifted off me. That's how heavy it is, honey. I can't even lie. And love this unit, but I would definitely not wear her all the time, because that can come out very uncomfortable. All of the units comes with an elastic band. I personally am an elastic band girl. I love having this extra security because I normally don't glue my units down. This unit is not glued down. I never glue any unit down. At the end of the night, honey, I want to come home and I want to take it off. That is the point of me wearing a wig. That's just always been my reason of wearing wigs. I could be free at the end of the night. Cute during the day and free at the end of the night.
Free at last, free at last.
There is one comb here in the back or in the side in the back. Another comb to the side in the back. I don't use the combs. There's a comb here in the middle. And it has the elastic band they had attached to it. Elastic band here in the back, but I don't even use that at all. I don't even cut off the lace in the back. This is a full lace unit, so like I said, you can wear it all up. Ain't no way in the hell I could wear this one all up. And oh, hell no. You know, some people get frontal units, 360 units. I guess that's what this is considered as, a 360 full lace unit. 360 full lace unit. Let me school you again, honey, in case you're wondering, like, oh, girl speaking Spanish. Basically what it is it's laced all the way around. You can glue it down, sew it down, whatever you like, and you could wear it up in a full ponytail, so it looks even more natural than just having the lace here in the front for those who like to wear stuff off the neck. As far as cons with this one, I can say that these ends tend to get a little point together. As you can see, you see how they don't just lay, they kind of like are a little, I don't know. I probably would have to re-dip the ends just to see if that helps at all. There's also some people that was very curious and wanting to know, how do you apply those type of units? How do you make them look so realistic? How do you make it look, you know, just what do you do? So I also included a little clip showing you guys how I apply. I like to start off by saying I apologize for these facial expressions I'm making in advance. So now that we got them baby hairs out the way, we is about to cut this lace off. You see my hand movements? Do not cut off that lace in a straight line. Use zigzag hand motions. This is to allow the lace to look as natural as possible along the hairline. Your hairline is not straight. Don't do it, sis. You are basically customizing this unit to your head shape. Cut around the ears and all. Yes, you may lose some hair in the process. Okay, it's time to operate on these baby hairs. Take that razor comb and shorten up them hairs. That's just too long and too much. Don't cut off too much hair because you don't want to mess your wig up. So start off longer and then you can gradually cut off more. Now take your shearing scissors and thin out those baby hairs. We do not want them to look too thick. We want it to be as natural as possible. This is the gel I use for my natural and my wig edges. And I use the Lottie Body to sculpt the baby hairs. You'll see what I mean in just a second. At this point, I just play around with the baby hairs and see how I like it. I go in and cut off the excess hair if needed. Once I like the swoop, I apply the gel to hold it in place. I don't like my baby hairs to connect and look like a wave around the perimeter of my head, so I go through and create little gaps in between. In my opinion, it just looks more natural looking. And I just repeat the same steps on the opposite side. To make the lace look even more natural looking, go in with some powder that's similar to your skin tone and add it throughout. Once you're done, add your scarf for about 10 to 15 minutes. This will melt the lace as well as set the baby hairs in place. And that's how I apply my wigs without using any type of glue. Thanks for watching. Later.